What is going on, YouTube? My name is Randy. Met fans, guys, we got a couple of topics to get into, but we got to start with our guy, Griffin Canning. I mean, what a job he did against the Dodgers. You're facing the Dodgers. You had a bad start against the White Sox, but now you're facing the Dodgers, and you go 6 scoreless innings. I mean, what a job from Griffin Canning. This is just hats off to Griffin Canning, a guy that had one of the worst ERAs in all of baseball last year, and now he has a 6-2 record with a 2.90 ERA. I mean, this is hats off to the pitching lab, but this is definitely Griffin Canning transforming himself into this pitcher. It's just a difference. It's just an amazing thing to see as a Met fan. Obviously, you know the pitching lab and what they did for Luis Severino last year and Sean Manaea. But this year, doing it for Griffin Canning, it just shows a lot. It really shows a lot. But this was a gem of a game for Griffin Canning. To go 6 scoreless innings against the Dodgers, I mean, amazing. You saw Paul Blackburn. He went 5 innings, shutout innings. But Griffin Canning, I mean, when the start of the season, I didn't even think this guy was going to be anything. I thought this guy was going to be our worst signing when it comes to pitching, starting pitching, him or Montas. And Griffin Canning, honestly, has transformed himself, and the pitching lab has transformed him to a real starting pitcher, a guy that can be a potential all-star. I mean, a 6-2 record with a 2.90 ERA, and you shut out the Dodgers. Such an impressive game for Griffin Canning. He kept them off balance, and that's what Griffin Canning has been doing lately. He's keeping these guys off balance. He's pitching inside. He's pitching outside. He's pitching down. His changeup. Man, I mean, the fact that they just keep swinging at his changeup, and if they don't swing at his changeup, he mixes it up. That is what great pitchers do, and Griffin Canning, so far this season, has been amazing for the New York Mets. So, I mean, hats off to Griffin Canning and what he's doing, because nobody thought this guy was going to pitch 6 scoreless innings against the Dodgers. I mean, what a job done by Griffin Canning. The pitches, keeping them off balance, not letting these guys, you got Shohei Ohtani, you got Mookie Betts, Teoscar Hernandez, Will Smith. These are guys that are all-stars. These are guys that, I mean, any team wishes they had them. And Griffin Canning just did the job, man. He did the job, kept them off balance, did what he needed to do, and that changeup was nasty. The fastball was nasty. The pitches were really, really good. So what a job. What a gem from Griffin Canning. What a game. I mean, what a game. 6 scoreless innings. You give your chance a team to win. And I mean, what a job. What a job. Man, let's get into here what I want to get into next. That is the Soto Shuffle. Guys, the Soto Shuffle is back. And I really like this. I really, going into the beginning of the season, we saw Soto, and we weren't seeing the Soto Shuffle. We weren't seeing the body language from Soto. We weren't seeing the Soto that we thought we were going to see. Like, from the start of the season with the Yankees, he was doing the shuffle right away. But for some reason, it took a little time for Soto to get a little comfortable. And I get it, it's a new team. It's still New York, but it's a new team. So we got to give this guy, we have to give him some slack. And this guy, Soto, is just looking more confident at the plate right now. He's just looking confident. The shuffle is back, but he's not just doing that. He's eyeing down the pitcher. And that is something that he wasn't doing in the beginning of the season. And I'm like, why is he not doing that? Like, where is the Soto shuffle? Where is the Soto flow? Because it's not just about the Soto shuffle. It's about what he does with the Soto shuffle. It's about what he does when he puts the pressure on the pitcher. That is what he does. And in the beginning of the season, we were seeing a lot of pressure coming from the pitcher to Soto rather than Soto to the pitcher. And I'm like, what is going on here? Like, what is going on? So now I'm very, very excited to see Soto just having these at-bats. But not just that, he's first pitch swinging. He's doing something that he wasn't doing in the beginning of the season, and he's being more aggressive. And it's like, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this to happen, and it's finally happened. So hats off to Juan Soto getting the job done. I mean, yeah, he walked 3 times in the game, but the Soto shuffle's back. He had the flow going. He was eyeing down the pitcher. Yes, in the other game, the game before the game before yesterday, it was Clayton Kershaw. He eyeing down Clayton Kershaw, and guess what? He took him deep. So I think body language is a big thing when it comes to Juan Soto, and obviously you're seeing the results from Juan Soto. I mean, 5 extra base hits, 3 home runs in his last 6 games. Very, very impressive so far. We need to see more from Soto, but I'm happy that we are getting that body language because I've been waiting for that body language to be changed. I mean, in the beginning of the season, I'm like, what is going on with this guy? Like, we're not seeing the confidence. We're not seeing the at-bats that we need to see. And I'm like, okay, like, let's go. And yes, it was early, but still, like, let's get it going. So I'm happy he's doing that. I'm happy he's feeling more confident, and I'm happy he's feeling more comfortable. That is exactly what I'm happy about. So at the end of the day, all we want is for this guy to be comfortable, right? That's all we want. So yeah, at this point. Now let's get into what I want to get into next, and that is the game recap. Overall, the game recap, guys. This was a really nice game for the New York Mets. I mean, to win this game 6-1 was so huge. 6-1. And Pete Alonso, hats off to Pete Alonso, hitting 2 bombs of home runs. I mean, this guy, Pete Alonso, is a guy that is on fire right now. And he's a guy that Juan Soto, Lindor, Nimmo, these guys are getting on base for Alonso, and he's coming through. It's such an opposite from what we saw last year with Pete Alonso. So I'm very, very happy with what Pete Alonso has given the Mets so far. And he's on track to have like 130 RBIs, even maybe more. This is a crazy, crazy thing for Pete Alonso. But I'm very happy with this Pete Alonso because this is the Pete Alonso that I was waiting for last year. In the beginning of the season, in the whole season last year, basically in the regular season, this guy wasn't coming through in big situations. And I'm like, what's going on? Like, this guy's not clutch right now. We need this guy to be clutch. But right now, I mean, there's nobody else that I would want other than Lindor. I mean, him or Lindor, there's nobody else I would want there in clutch situations because Pete Alonso's really doing the job right now, doing a great job. So hats off to Pete Alonso, but man, hats off to Griffin Canning. The 6 innings shutout against the Dodgers. And then not just that, guys, Jose Castillo. I mean, when it comes to the Mets having obviously David Stearns bringing in these guys like Jose Castillo, nobody thought he was going to be anything. And there was an injury to AJ Minter. There was an injury to Danny Young. And David Stearns doesn't waste no time. He goes right after these guys. When the Mets needed a need last year with the bullpen, he went right after people, and he got those people. He got Phil Maton. He got multiple guys. So that is what I really like about David Stearns. But, man, what a job Jose Castillo doing. I mean, 2 shutout innings for Jose Castillo. What a job. And then you had Ryan Stanek come in 6-0, the shutout. And then Andy Pages hits a home run against Ryan Stanek. So Andy Pages is a really good baseball player. That swing is really good of his. But this was a overall great win for the New York Mets. And I want to talk about the camaraderie. What did we see in this game? Because we saw Juan Soto. We saw Luis Angel Acuna with a catcher's mask. We saw Jose Siri, Starling Marte, all these guys, Francisco Alvarez, Ronnie Mauricio, all these guys, like, you know, flip the water bottle or whatever, but they were having fun. That is something that I enjoy watching when it comes to a baseball game. I enjoy these guys having fun. That is what I want for this team. And I am very, very happy with what is going on with this team. And you got Soto, being closer with the team, and that is good. So it's looking like Soto is feeling more comfortable. He's feeling himself more, and you can see it with the Soto shuffle. You can see it with the confidence. And that is all we can ask for when it comes to being a Met fan. I mean, when it comes to, yeah, all we want is for Soto to be comfortable and be the star that we know he can be. So, and Luis Angel Acuna, I mean, the catcher's mask, that was funny. It was good to see. We had another 0-for-4 day for Ronnie Mauricio. And right now, they're giving him a lot of junk right now. They're just throwing him, breaking pitches, not giving him really nothing much to hit. And if he's chasing it, then he's going to be exposed. And so far, Ronnie Mauricio has been chasing a lot of pitches. So I'm hoping he can get out of this. I'm hoping he can stop chasing those pitches and get something to hit and put the barrel on the ball. That is what I'm hoping for. It's very, very early when it comes to Ronnie Mauricio, guys. So, and some other news with Mark Vientos. He is not a serious injury. He's going to be on the 10-day IL, and then maybe they're going to do a rehab assignment after that. But that is good news for the Mets that they're not going to have Mark Vientos out for the season or for multiple months. That is really good news. But Ronnie Mauricio, I'm hoping he can be the joke for this lineup. I want him to be the spark for this lineup because I see so much potential in this kid. But we will see when it comes to Ronnie Mauricio. But what a job done for Pete Alonso and Griffin Canning. I mean, to win 6-1 against the Dodgers, and Dave Roberts takes out Freddie Freeman out the game before the ninth inning. I think it was the 8th inning he took him out. I mean, what a job done from the New York Mets. And the pitching, amazing. We got David Peterson today. Let's see what happens. Let's go Mets.